Alright, so we're back again today. It's been a couple weeks since I had a chance to work on this. I ended up tearing the whole front end off. Scoured a number of junkyards for this blue bumper reinforcement that you see right here. I didn't think it mattered on the color since it's all going to be covered up and you won't even see that. But I've been working, today's a Saturday and I've been working all day. It's just past Thanksgiving. Getting this front end back together again. It would have been probably faster, but in my case, the condenser was one of the only things that did not require to be replaced. The radiator, the fan, all of that got broken enough to where I didn't feel like repairing it, and so without having to evacuate the Freon gas, I was having to work around the hoses to get this front end back on. So it took a little bit of finesse with the plastics and the hoses and seal everything. So that took the majority of the time. Everything else afterwards came together. Right now I'm getting ready to put the headlights back on, and there's the old bumper, and then there's a red replacement one that's going to get painted there. On the ground there you see the upper radiator support that got bent, so it got replaced. Basically all the plastics on this car were replaced. The only thing I have not replaced, and I might end up replacing it, is this upper piece right here. There's a gouge right there. Not the prettiest, not the best spot for that, since you see that as soon as you pop the hood, so I might end up replacing that. Other than that, it's coming together. The other thing that took some time was getting this current airbag out, which was a real pain because the plastics just did not want to come out. So I have the replacement right here. I've been working around having to actually take down the headliner. It would have made work much easier if I would have probably taken it down, but I did not want to pop all the plastics on all the sides, as that takes forever. I've done it before and I don't ever want to do it again. So if I ever have a chance to work around having to drop a headliner, I always do that. Clock spring came in, so I'll be replacing that later. I'm hoping today. My hope is that I will get all the airbags in today and the front end together, mocked up, before I take it all apart again and take it to the paint shop. The whole car is not going to the paint shop, and some of you might say that that's a bad idea because then you can't blend or whatever. In my case, it doesn't really matter. It's a silver car. It's pretty hard to find, and it's just base silver. It's nothing fancy like metallic. I don't think it's even metallic. Maybe there's a little bit of metallic in there, but regardless, it's silver, so it's really easy to paint and not see. I mean, it's almost impossible to ever. You'd have to really be looking for something to find it. If this were black or maybe some other darker color, then yeah, you would have to blend. Otherwise, you would easily tell where the new paint is. In my case, it's a 2014, so it's only been under the sun for a couple of years here in California. It's not too bad. So enough chatter. I'm hoping this bumper is going to work out for me. The main concern with this is the bumper itself is, the bumper for the majority is fine. It was the cheapest one I could find. The only issue I found, and I'm not sure how hard this would be to fix at this point, but I'm going to stick with this bumper, was this little tear right here. What I might end up doing is maybe getting rid of this piece and then putting some body filler on there so it could match up with the rest of the line here, and I think that should work just fine. Or I'm gonna find a way to attach this, but it's gonna have to be in such a way that it's not gonna come apart with the vibration from the vehicle when it's moving. Other than that, I think that's it for now. Maybe another update when it's together again. A bunch of trash from the teardown. I'm gonna put the headlights on and hopefully everything matches up. mock it together, and then tear it apart and take it to the paint shop.